You are listening to the Hodges Huddle, where we discuss all things in the wide world of sports. Here is your KLSU sports team. Welcome into the Hodges Huddle, everyone. I'm your host, Jayden Smith. Not sure how many of these I have left, so I'm going to cherish the rest that I do. Today, I'm joined by Randilyn Wilson, and we got the vet, Will Gilreath. Guys, how are we doing today?
You can't just drop
yeah,
that
was
on us
really
like
sad.
that, Jay.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of
man.
just came out of left field
You
with
have
that
two.
one. I have two?
This is your third to last one.
No.
We're not supposed to be counting.
Wow.
But yeah, so let's make this one a good one.
Yeah.
How y'all
All
doing?
of them. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm sad now, but I'm good.
Yeah, that was kind of a Debbie Downer a little bit. So how
That's
are
my
you
bad.
feeling? How are you feeling?
You know, great, uplifted. Yeah, feeling good.
Good.
Well, with that, let's get right into it. Let's address maybe the biggest topic over the weekend. Rory McIlroy is now a two-time Masters winner, doing it back-to-back years. He's the first person to do it since the Tiger Woods did it in 2001 and 2002. I don't remember the exact numbers from it. But
Fourth all time.
it's fourth all time? No, I meant like his score.
Oh. I've no
Do you remember?
idea. For Rory or Tiger?
For Rory.
Oh, yeah, he was 12. He finished 12 under.
12 under.
Yeah.
All right, finishes 12 under. And like I said, he's done it in back-to-back years after having heartbreak after heartbreak. So, yeah, the bigger story is not the fact that he won it, but what this does for his legacy. So, Will, we're going to start with you. What does this do for Rory's legacy?
Well, I mean, it's an incredible achievement. It's only been done 4 times before. Winning at Augusta is never easy. To do it in back-to-back years, even harder. I would say that Rory was probably already not a top 5, but he was up there with, when you think of some of the icons of the sport. I think he was up there. I want to say this was his 6th major that he won as well. And I mean, that brings him even with a guy like, Phil Mickelson. And Rory still got some years to go in his prime.
I think he's only in like his 30s. Right?
Yeah, he's pretty young. And when you're a golfer, too, your career can kind of go into your 50s, your 60s sometimes. So he's got a lot of years left ahead of him. But this definitely, what he's done the past 2 years winning at Augusta, it's kind of been something he's been chasing, and he's been close, but he finally got it last year. And then to do it again this year, when I think for a majority of the weekend, people were kind of like, all right, well, when's he going to fall off? Like, when's he going to fall off? And he started to fall off, especially on that third day, on that fourth day too. But he never lost focus. He he'd have a bad hole, he'd miss a putt, miss a birdie, but he'd bounce back and he never let that adversity kind of affect him. And so I think he did a really good job this weekend of blocking out the noise. And I think he's done that the past 2 years, really,
Yeah.
So all kudos to him. Not who I picked, but we're not going to talk about who I picked.
Oh, I thought you had.
So.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I picked Bryson, who did not even make the cut. But, Scotty Scheffler did give Rory a run for his money. So
He did.
Yeah.
Noah, did you want to chime in?
Oh, yeah, I can chime in. Hold on. Where's the mic at? Nope. Yeah, I want to say my Justin Rose pick did go pretty good.
Yeah.
It did.
It
It
did.
did.
He finished, I think, tied for
Second.
Yeah.
So I just want to shout that out. Also, I want to say that maybe DeChambeau will be back next year. What do you think?
It's interesting. I kind of thought. I remember we were talking about this a week ago, and we were like, well, what is this? How does playing live kind of affect the guys that are going to these majors on the PGA? And I kind of had this approach to where I think it helps them because it allows them to kind of only concentrate on the big majors. And in this case for Bryson, I mean, he just came out and honestly looked kind of terrible. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah.
And kind of opposite to Rory, I was expecting on him on that second day. I was like, all right, well, is he going to pick this up? Like, when's he going to pick this up? And he just never did. And, I mean, the second day was still a little better than the first, but he still was over, and he missed the cut completely. And so, you know, it is challenging for him because there are moments like this where you have a golfer that you think is going to compete for specifically the green jacket, and then they, you know, have a slip up like this in the tournament, and they never get back to that level. I mean, look at Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
And now these two situations are completely different. Jordan Spieth was the runaway favorite to win back-to-back before the 10th. What was it? Was it the 10th hole?
Yeah.
It was the 10th hole in 2016, and he had a 6-stroke lead, and he lost it. And since that hole, like, Jordan Spieth has never looked the same. Now, he had a good tournament this weekend. He did have a good weekend. He'll probably qualify for the U.S. Open now. But it is kind of difficult to tell, was this just a bad tournament, or is it time for Bryson to make some changes with his career? Yeah. And there's one more big storyline. That's former Green Jacket winner. Who was it? Was it Sergio Garcia that was tearing up the course at one point? And, you know, if you scroll through Twitter, and it's Twitter or X, excuse me, you never know what you're going to get on that app, but people are like, oh, he might be drunk and all this. And just it was a bunch of, like, strange behavior from him there. So what, like, and by this point, he was out of, he was still playing golf, but he was out of the race. But, like, what do you guys kind of make of athletes that, I guess, kind of crumble in those moments? Did y'all see what happened? Or?
I did not.
didn't
You
see
say
what
he was tearing up
happened.
the
He-
course. You
he
mean
had-
like literally?
Literally, he broke his
this is, like,
driver.
literal.
He was, like, banging, and he ended up, he threw his driver and cracked his driver. And it was a bad look for him.
Oh, I think that's always a bad look.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, athletes at that level are some of the most passionate people in the world about that, and sometimes that comes out in ways that they don't want it to. But I mean, you can't do that. That's just not a good look. You know,
Especially
you
when
don't
you're a
want.
vet.
Yeah, exactly. You don't ever want to be the guy that gets caught losing himself. Because I don't care how vindicated you feel in that moment, like after it happens, when you have time to reflect and settle down, you always feel terrible for it. You never feel good for doing things like that.
Yeah, I think losing your composure like that, probably not the best idea for you to do. Especially because that's going to make headlines. That's
Right.
going to kind of put fuel to the fire a little bit in media. So, yeah, I definitely think that was not a smart move to do.
And it's a lot different, too, when you do it at the Masters than if you do
Right.
it on a regular
Yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah.
You know? So, just
Now they won't invite you back.
the
I'm just kidding.
spotlight. Well, he
I
does
was thinking the
have,
same thing.
because he's won, he does have a lifetime membership, and he has a lifetime exemption to compete in any Masters tournament he wants. I don't know if they have the power to take that away.
Is
It
that
wouldn't
a
I don't
surprise
think they
me.
thing?
will.
What's
That's a
that?
real thing that if you win the Masters.
You have
Yeah, it's like one of the perks.
one of the perks is you can play as many Masters tournaments as you want.
I think you can practice there too.
You can
like before
practice it.
the-
Like Rory was practicing for the past 3 weeks on the course.
Yeah.
You get an
Guys.
immediate like membership exemption, and also you're invited to every competition.
So
So if
which
you
one
ever
of
wanna
us
go to
is
the
picking up
Masters,
the
like,
golf
yeah, we just-
club?
Well,
Like,
I was joking with my grandfather today. I was like, because he's a big golfer. I was like, I wonder what would happen if, like 20 years somehow I stumbled my way as an because if you miss the cut, you win $25,000. You get $25,000 to just play.
Gotcha.
Wow.
And they have those amateur competitions where you can just not fluke your way to the Masters, but if you win enough amateur titles and you win the amateur title, you get an invite. So every year there's like 3 or 4 amateurs that are there. I was like, yeah, man, I wonder what would happen if I did that. And he was like, well, if you want that to happen, you probably should go back 15 years and pick up some golf
Oh,
clubs.
yeah, you
And
too
I was
late already.
I missed the window.
I saw a
Yeah.
video of Rory McIlroy as a kid on like some late night show. He was like hitting the golf ball into the dryer machine.
Yeah.
Like it was. I saw he dropped out of like high school to focus on golf full time.
I saw he hit his
Out of
first
high
hole-in-one when he was 6.
Wow, yeah, you guys are way behind. Never mind.
Oh yeah, it's,
we're,
it's,
we're
it's
not
not
making it
too
to
late.
the
Yeah,
Masters.
it's too late.
Dang.
Great program.
And by the way, speaking of collegiate golfers, not in college anymore, but shout out Sam Burns, LSU alum. What a performance this weekend. Was really in there too.
He was in the mix.
He was at one point was leading or tied for the lead. So shout out Sam Burns. Go Tigers, forever LSU.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to some football talk. More specifically, Antonio Brown. He is officially, I guess, eligible for induction of the 2027 class of the Football Hall of Fame. And we all know about the what happened with AB. He's one of the greatest players ever, but the off the field issues after the fact. Actually, I can't even call it just off the field issues. He literally walked off the field. So my question to you guys is, does AB get in? Is he a Hall of Famer?
Football ability wise, I believe he's a Hall of Famer. I don't believe he'll get inducted.
At all, or just like next year?
I don't believe he'll get inducted at all. But like, you have to look at everything that's happened since he's like right now. Isn't he facing a murder charge still?
Yes.
Like I think that like just the off the field issues are too dark for him to kind of shine through. But I think on the field, there's no question about it. His football ability, he's 100% Hall of Fame talent. 100%. Like it's crazy. I feel like people kind of take for granted, people forget like just how good he was in his prime. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Noah and I. Noah was talking about how he has Larry Fitzgerald over AB, which I don't really oblige to it too much. Like I feel like a lot of people would say that, but I always say like Antonio Brown had the greatest 5 to 6 year stretch of any receiver in NFL history. Like if you put his stretch up against any other receiver who's ever put on pads in the helmet, I like his chances in that discussion. And I think he should be a Hall of Famer. There's no chance he gets in next year as a first ballot, but I do think he will get in eventually. I think you could see it maybe 15, 20 years from now. And that is, should he stay out of enough trouble. Because I do think enough time will have passed to where, hopefully he'll have been quiet long enough. And he'll give people a chance to really miss him, so to speak. Because there's players that, retired in the 70s and they're just now getting inducted this decade. Like Drew Pearson, one of those players. So I do think we could see him getting inducted. It won't happen anytime soon. That I'm willing to bet.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say the same thing. I think if he does go quiet, and not saying this is going to, like, quote unquote, die down, but, just stays out of trouble, I think then in the future, it'll, like you said, give something for somebody to miss and kind of not talk about what's going on the outside, but more of on the inside of, like, what he did for the NFL, how good he actually is, and not have, like, that outside noise of everything else surrounding him right now. So yeah, I'd probably give it a couple years though.
Just a couple.
Just a couple, couple decades.
Like it's crazy just how good that era of wide receivers was though.
What, in the 2010s?
Like the 2010s. You had Calvin Johnson, you had Julio Jones, you had.
You know what's weird? Speaking about like the 2010s as like past tense,
Right.
like that's
Like
weird.
we're closer to 2030 than we are to 2020. That also feels weird.
Ew, man.
Ew.
Yeah, we are.
Are we really?
But like AB, Julio, OBJ, even Michael Thomas and all these guys, like Megatron, like they were so good. And now I hear kids that are like, yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. And I'm like, bro, you don't know who Julio Jones is?
I saw a video. It was of like some young kids, and I think it was a picture of Calvin Johnson, Megatron, and everybody was just like, I have no idea who that is. Like, and it puts things in a different light for you. Like the way that, well, not me, but the way that like a lot of kids looked at the players that came before us. Like they look at those same players that we watched growing up now. Like it's just this endless cycle that's just gonna keep continuing.
You ever see that video of like them asking, like, I guess they might be like freshmen in high school or JV high school players, like, when you think of one hand catches, like, who do you think of? Like, oh, Jeremiah Smith.
What?
And I'm
Jeremiah
I haven't
Smith.
seen that.
I'm
That's
like,
wild.
what are we doing? Like,
That's gotta be fake.
Where's the society have we gone wrong?
Scripted.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Noah? Like, where have we gone wrong to forget what Odell Beckham Jr. the third did in MetLife Stadium that one night against Dallas?
That fateful Sunday night.
Like, Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
I remember where I was. I remember watching the play. Had Papa John's on my plate, dropped it on the floor. That's how crazy it was.
You
My
actually
mom
dropped
was
it?
not happy. Nope.
You know what
Yeah.
makes me mad? I saw some people arguing in the TikTok comments about the Rams Super Bowl that they won. And somebody said Odell didn't deserve that ring because he didn't do anything.
You have to.
This is rage.
That's
bait.
rage bait. Like, and I hate
Will
the
just
word
got
rage
rage
bait,
baited.
but that's
It just worked.
Sorry. It worked. It worked.
he literally scored the opening touchdown that game too. By the way,
He probably would have won Super Bowl MVP if he didn't tear his ACL. Like,
that a lot,
that's
too.
a legitimate conversation.
Yeah, he was going crazy that game. Let's talk about the WNBA. Randilyn's. Is that your favorite league?
Yeah. I mean, what?
WNBA?
Yeah. We'll say that. We'll say that.
Okay. Well, it's certainly the time to be a fan of the WNBA. They just had their draft on Monday night. AZ Fudd went first overall
Yeah, she did.
to the approval of Randilyn. Olivia Miles went second overall. Awafam Tayam from Spain, she went third overall. And the one we all care about, Big Foe Flau'jae Johnson, she went eighth overall to the Valkyries and was then traded less than an hour later to the Seattle Storm. How are we feeling about the move, y'all?
That trade shocked me actually when I was watching it, because I think the Valkyries needed somebody on their roster like Flau'jae, that kind of defensive player, but also somebody that can work with others on offense. And yeah, the Valkyries, I haven't seen much about them yet, but I know they just re-signed Caitlin Chen. I really wanted to see her work with Caitlin Chen, but a bad loss for the Valkyries, but a good win for Seattle, honestly. Yeah.
Now they can't call. What were they trying to call the Bay? Like Flaw Bay or something
Flaw
like that.
Bay.
Now we can't call it Flaw Bay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And that's a little disappointing.
Has a ring to it,
Good
too.
for Flau'jae
Yeah, it does.
Johnson, though.
Yeah.
Third consecutive year LSU's had a player drafted in the first round.
Oh, yeah.
About to be 4 next year with Michaela Williams as well. So good for her. I think it's interesting. Like, it's always weird as a player when you hear your name called on draft night and then you don't play for that team.
Yeah, and
Like,
they just say, never mind.
I wonder
Yeah.
if that makes that moment less special in a way. Like, I kind of
I think it would make it more confusing, if anything. Because the thing about it is, like, none of the players that happens to, like, no one, you're going to get drafted, right? You might have an idea of what team is going to draft you, but any player that's ever happened to, like, they never envision that happening.
Right.
Like,
Right.
oh, I'm going to get traded to another team. So I think it could just be confusing. It could probably bring a mix of emotions. You might start to despise the team that drafted you and traded you away. And who knows? I mean, this could be a Kobe Bryant situation
Yeah.
where he, but good for Flau'jae, man. It sucks that they won't be able to capitalize on that Flau'jae thing, because that was
Flau'jae.
going to be on so many T-shirts.
Good
man.
marketing right there.
But I'm pretty sure their first game for, I don't know if it's regular season or preseason, I think it's preseason, that the Seattle Storm are playing the Valkyries. So that'll be a really good, not revenge thing, because I'm sure she's just not really thinking of it like that. But
It's a preseason, but it is against
Yeah.
the Valkyries.
so yeah, I think that'll be good to kind of show what the Valkyries lost. But I think it's good for Seattle because they just lost Nika Mole to the Toronto Tempo, and
Yeah.
They lost a lot of players to free agency. So it was a very smart move
Yeah.
on Seattle's part, for sure.
And speaking of the Tempo, they drafted Kiki Rice with the 5th pick. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be their first year as a team in the WNBA. How do you think they're going to do?
They have some really good players right now. Let me go make sure my facts are right. yeah, I'm pretty sure Marina Mabry's on that team. So yeah, they have a good chance. I don't know how it's gonna work with all these new players coming together and jump right into a season together kind of thing. But at the same time, like the Portland Fire have to do the same thing, and they have some good teams over there, or good players over there too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it'll work out in their favor with Kiki Rice for sure.
So Jay was saying that you approve of the first overall pick.
Yes,
So
I
would-
do.
Oh, yeah,
was-
you know she's a UConn fan.
I know you're a UConn fan, but there's been some controversy around.
You know
the
what?
pick.
I'm really glad you're bringing this up, Will. Go ahead. Ask.
Well, I'm curious. Like, do you understand some of the, I guess, hate, and do you agree with the pick? Because I don't follow the WNBA that closely, but I didn't think she was the best prospect in this draft.
Okay.
Who, AZ?
I didn't think she was.
I think she clears by a mile.
Okay. All right. Maybe that's just
just
me being
because
uneducated.
She was at the same school for 5 years. The high, like,
You know what's even crazy about her being drafted first overall? Her body has been through a lot. Like, she tore her
Yeah.
ACL in high school. I think she tore
Tore
her
it again
MCL in
in-
high school. She tore it again in college.
college.
Like, she's had multiple, like, serious
for her.
injuries.
She broke
And
her foot in college
for
as
her.
well. She missed out. Well, the reason she did a fifth year is because she missed a lot of games. I think she's missed like somewhere around 70, I think. Something like that.
That's a lot of games.
That could be wrong though. But I don't understand the hate because all the hate is coming from the fact that she and Paige Beckers are dating, and Paige is on the same team. She also went number 1 last year. But you have to also think about they were on UConn together for 5 years, and nobody ever even knew that they were dating, so it wasn't a problem. But now that everybody knows, they're trying to make it a problem, I guess, and like say that it's kind of going to hurt the team chemistry and all that stuff. But if we didn't know that they were dating, you wouldn't say that. You know what I mean? Because they were dating when they won that ring at UConn, and they won a ring. So
Yeah. they
I
did.
think it
So
kind of
you don't think, like,
contradicts
any of the
itself.
concerns about chemistry, or not necessarily chemistry. I think people's imaginations are running wild, and they're thinking worst case scenario, what if they break
Right.
up or something like
Right.
that? Like, so you don't think like any of those concerns are like valid or anything like that?
No, because I don't think it's any of our business. Like, if I'm being honest, I just like don't really think. I think it's unfair for AZ to go through all this in the only publicity, kind of, not only, but a majority of the publicity is about how she has a girlfriend that's on the same team.
That's a very good point.
A lot of players date players in the league, and it has never messed up anything at all. I don't think that's the reason she went number 1, and I don't think
It's definitely not the reason. I don't.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's crazy.
And like at first, I didn't want her to go to Dallas because I did want her and Paige to go against each other because I've seen them on the same team for so long.
Yeah.
But they work great together, and yeah, I think people just need to mind their business a little bit when it comes to their relationship.
So mind your business.
Yeah.
Was there any part of you that wanted to see Paige and Lauren Betts team up in Dallas?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, because I was looking at their roster, and Dallas is a pretty guard-heavy team, so it just surprised me that they would take another star
Another
guard.
guard, yeah.
Because, I mean, is Arike still going to be with them
Yes,
next year?
Arike. They just signed Alana Smith. I don't know if Alana Smith is a guard, but that's just like they've signed a lot of people within the past couple of days. But I don't know. I think AZ is just a good fit for that. I don't really know if I would see Lauren Betts on a team like Dallas. Like, I think where she got drafted to, the Mystics had a great draft, I think.
She could be the next Elena Deladon
Sure. Yeah.
for the Mystics, at least.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the Mystics had a great draft class. They drafted some really good people. So I'm excited to see where their season goes to.
Me too, man. The WNBA they're doing big things, man. Shout out to the WNBA, man. Let's talk about a little bit of gymnastics. Noah will be in the building in Fort Worth, Texas at the Dickies Arena?
Yep.
At the Dickies Arena to watch LSU women's gymnastics compete against, what are they competing against?
Florida, Georgia, and Stanford.
Florida, Georgia, and Stanford. How do we think they're going to do?
Well, first of all, I think it's good to see them back in this round. Last year, they were the number 1 overall team in the country. They were the reigning national champions. I think. Yeah, they were the reigning national champions. Yeah, I have that right. and they kind of choked a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't even make it, I think. So it's good to see them back competing for a national championship again. It's a very talented team. They're not the best team in the country this year, but I do believe that they can qualify.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll finish second in their group.
Okay.
I really do think Florida's got them beat. Just because.
And that's all they need to do, right? It's just finish
You
second.
just need to finish
Yeah.
second
Okay.
to qualify. I haven't been to a meet in person, but I have followed it a little bit throughout the year. I just think they have the best gymnast in the country on their team with
for sure.
Chiao. I mean, what she does is incredible.
Insane.
Like, it is insane. So
Yeah.
I don't understand how a person can move like that comfortably every day.
All
Yeah,
the
I wouldn't even
time.
know where to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
All
can't
the
even
time.
jump 2 feet in the air, and she's doing like
She's spinning 3 times in the air.
turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out her.
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely think that they're going to be top 2 and move on to the final 4.
Uh-huh.
But if you look at it in hindsight, when you see a team like UCLA and they have Jordan on there, I just I don't know. It's kind of a toss up. I think it could go 3 different ways. I think Florida could win it all because they have that one gymnast and she is just amazing. I'm blanking on her name, but then you have the all-around champion in gymnastics, and it's Kaylin Chio with like a 39 point something. But then you look at UCLA and you have Jordan, who has barely gotten lower than a 10 this season on her floor routine the entire time, you know? But then again, you can look at Kaylin and you can see that she's barely gotten less than a 10 on vault and
And
bars.
Kaylin has also just been, I think, just the most consistent
Yes.
gymnast in the country the entire season.
Yep.
Yeah. But but when I worked the 2 weeks ago for the Sweet 16 and stuff like that, it's insane to see in person. Like, it really is. And so that's why I think they have a really good chance. They have a really good energy about them.
Yeah.
And there's more girls on the team than just Caitlin Chio, obviously. Like, Kalia Lincoln, she got a 10 on her floor routine, and it was well-deserved. It was so good. So, yeah,
All
I'm just
10s
excited.
come hard in gymnastics, man. Like, that's the one thing I have noticed, like, when I am watching it, because all of it looks like a 10 to me, because I can do, like, none of that. But, like, when I see them do something that I think was just obviously a 10, and I see a judge go, 9.85.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
it just,
Like, what?
yeah, it really just, it just goes to show, like, what they have to do to earn a 10 and just the amount of, the attention to detail and the amount of execution that goes into getting a 10.
I also question how the judges can tell so easily that it's
I think it's one of those
Like,
things like you
deduction-wise?
just
bro. How do you have that
it's
eyesight?
that keen of an eye.
I gotta go with your gut, I guess.
And then sometimes you see people be like, "Nah, judges are tripping." Like, that's just a
well,
bad score.
I do think that LSU is very robbed on bars.
Underscored on bars.
Yeah,
Yep.
they
That's
are
been a thing for
very
years
underscored
too.
on bars.
I wonder what that's about.
I think whose routine did I watch? Nina's, I think. Maybe it was Lexi's. I don't know. There was one, but I think it deserved a 10 from where I was watching.
Yeah.
There was not a wobble. There was not
Can you
a
tell
step
from
forward.
like routines? Like, have you developed that type of eye to where you can say, she stumbled a little bit right there?
Yeah,
Like, okay.
I think so. I was really big into gymnastics when I was younger, and like I loved watching the Olympics with like Gabby Douglas and Shawn Johnson and stuff. So yeah, I was very, very big on that. So I think I have a good eye on what I think scores could probably be, like guessing wise. But there are definitely some bar routines where I'm like, I feel like that was a 10. Like that was definitely robbed. But who am I to say? I'm not a judge.
I feel like last year LSU was very underscored on vault too, because it seems like every time I watch them do a vault, I'm like, oh well, they stuck that landing. That could be a 10.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. And I'm like, what are we doing?
I usually like my super undeveloped eye. I feel like the only thing that you need to do to get a 10
Is
really is
stick
to
the
stick the
landing.
landing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you can stick the landing and not, stumble or a little bit or anything like that, in my eyes, it's a 10.
Yeah.
And on the floor, not go out of bounds. And that.
Yeah.
Right. But then you gotta look at it like, was her leg bent? Did she finish her rotation before she landed? Like, it's just, there's a lot of stuff that
See,
goes
I would never catch
into
that in real
gymnastics
time.
judging, which is why I think it's kind of hard to like say somebody was robbed because you can miss it in a split second no
Yeah.
matter what. So yeah, I think that's like a big conversation in gymnastics right now, especially with the judges and not hate, I guess, but when
It's
you
not
want,
an easy job.
yeah, when you want a 10
Yeah.
and you don't get a 10, it's kind of hard because to somebody else you probably don't see the deduction, but to them
And
they
I know
do.
a lot of the gymnasts, like even when they're doing it, like they may even feel like there's a little something about the routine that they didn't quite nail or something like that. I do feel
Right.
like gymnastics is one of those sports where I heard somebody say golf is not. It's kind of like golf. Like you can't. Golf is one of those sports where you can't perfect it. And I think gymnastics is kind of the same way. Like
For
you're
sure.
always gonna feel like there was something I should have done better. I should have held this longer or something like that. But good luck to them. Let's move on to the NBA. The playoffs start this Saturday. The Celtics are the 2 seed in the East, so congratulations to Randilyn.
yeah.
The Pelicans will not be in the playoffs.
Nope.
No.
But we
But there's always
might
next
get a
year.
first-round pick.
What?
How?
Joe Dumars was saying there's a possibility we look to enter the first round this offseason.
He just selling y'all, man. That's all.
We
It is.
not
How many
getting a
years
pick.
is it going that they haven't been in
The playoffs? 2, 3?
3.
3.
Yeah, not that long.
No, it
No,
hasn't been long.
two.
Two?
Okay.
That's what
You know
my-
what's crazy? The last time they
over.
went to the playoffs, they almost won 50 games that year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were
Yeah.
good.
Good for them.
Just
That team was special.
Special
And they
enough.
still got swept.
he said special. I don't know about all that.
Special.
Well, for a Pelican standpoint, yeah.
That's okay. That's fair. But let's talk about these potential matchups. You have the 2 old guys. The 4th seed Lakers going against the 5th seed Rockets. You have LeBron against KD for the I don't know how many time in the playoffs. Who wins this series? Mind you, keep in mind the Lakers are going to be without Luka and Austin Reeves indefinitely. Like they don't even have a timetable for their return.
Yeah, I mean, the injuries don't help the Lakers out at all. Houston's offense is hard to watch at times.
It is,
Yeah, it's like, what are we? I don't understand their ball movement. I don't understand their spacing. It kind of seems like this is, I don't want to say a pointless matchup, but this is going to be one of those where it's like we watch 2 guys that it's almost like the final time.
Oh, so like
Feels
a
like-
grudge match.
Like, yeah, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
this is it for these 2 matching up.
Uh-huh.
Who could take it? I think Houston's as a team's in a better position. But you know, I've spent majority of my life doubting LeBron James and regretting it. So, you know what? I'm gonna change it this one time.
Oh gosh.
I hope I don't jinx it. Give me the Lakers. Give me LeBron. And apparently, Bronny is expected to have some impact in this first round.
Good.
I would like to see that. I do think he'll get some minutes just because he's gonna have to. But okay, you had the Lakers in how many games?
I think it'll go to 6.
6 games. Okay.
Yeah. I think if the Lakers are going to win this series, they're going to have to win it in 7. 6 or 7. 7 or 6. 7
Yeah,
or
you gotta
6.
say it backwards
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna go the same thing. Just because I do kind of always steer away from the LeBron.
Propaganda.
Yeah. But I mean, against the Houston Rockets, yeah, I'm just gonna go the Lakers. I'm not gonna expand on that.
Really?
Yeah.
If Houston had Fred VanVleet healthy, this season would have been so much different for him.
I'm gonna go the Houston Rockets without Fred VanVleet.
Okay.
I'm the biggest LeBron fan in this room.
Yeah, I'm
and
shocked,
So being
honestly.
the biggest LeBron fan in this room, I'm able to see like I know when LeBron's team is like, and they're probably not gonna get this from that. If you now if they had Austin and
Yeah.
Luka, obviously I'd go Lakers probably in 5 to be honest with you. But I just think one, LeBron is gonna have to be the man for this team again
At 41.
At 41 years old, and he's made me a believer many times, but I just
Not this time.
it just he's 41 now, man. If he was like 38, I'd be like, yeah, probably. But he's 41, man. I just don't know. And I think the Rockets have been they did end the season on a really good winning streak. They had a really rough patch a few weeks before the season ended. But they ended the season really strong, and I think they just have a little bit more depth to them. I mean, you obviously have Kevin Durant, but you have Amin Thompson. You have Alfred Sengun.
Yeah.
You have Josh Okogie. So, like, they have really
Tari
good.
Eason.
Yeah, well, nah. But
You're about to agree right there too.
I had to catch myself. But, yeah, they have, like, I think they're just a deeper team right now than the Lakers. And the formula that the Lakers have used to win 51 games this season, two of the guys that have helped them win those games are not there. And I think it's just going to cost them. Let's talk about what might be the best series in the first round. 3-seed Nuggets versus the 6-seed Timberwolves. Who takes this one?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even see you point to me.
No.
I want to say the Timberwolves, honestly. Just because this is all opinion, honestly. Like I don't really like the Nuggets.
Yeah,
if
we're
I'm
not
being
betting
honest.
people.
Yeah. I don't like the Nuggets, so I'm just gonna go the Timberwolves because I want them out of there.
All right. Over the summer, I'm a camp counselor, and one of the kids that goes to the camp, his name is Luke, and he is a huge Anthony Edwards fan.
How can you not be, man?
He always shows up every day wearing some sort of Anthony Edwards shirt or jersey or something. So I'm sorry, Luke, but give me Jokic and give me the Nuggets. I just think, that they're too good. I would love to see this series go to 7. I would love to see that. I love watching Anthony Edwards play basketball. I just think the Nuggets are a better team, and I think it'll show. I think it'll be a really good series, but it's the same thing. Like, I don't want to doubt Jokic, Like, I spent majority of my life doubting LeBron, and I'm trying not to doubt Jokic. As much as I want to here, I just got to go with the Nuggets.
I think that's a fair point. I'm going with the Nuggets as well. I think the Nuggets just have too much for them. And the Timberwolves, they had a lot of stretches during the season where I feel like they were just a bit inconsistent with their play. Now, obviously, some of that had to do with Anthony Edwards not being available. But I think the Nuggets have been a very good team this year.
Yeah. They won 54 games.
Yeah, they won 54 games. Even in the games that they've played against what I think are the two best teams in the league in OKC and San Antonio, they've either won those games or they've been right there to win those games. They shoot 40% from 3 as a team. Obviously, you have the great equalizer in Nikola Jokic, who does 5 things at once. Jamal Murray is a playoff riser who's going to get hot. He's going to average 25 points a game. You have Aaron Gordon. Like, they are still annoyingly such a good team, man. Like, just all around the board. And I honestly think they take care of them in 5. I'll go Nuggets in 5.
It's also worth pointing out that Denver's on a 12-game win streak.
I didn't even, peep that.
They've beat San Antonio twice, and they beat OKC once.
And I think they were like the only team to beat San Antonio. Like, San Antonio, barely lost in the month of March. Same with OKC. But, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're right there with what I think are the best teams in the NBA. I think depending on how it goes, they could beat one of those teams in the second or third round. But we'll get to that should they even advance in the first place. But let's talk about the Spurs and the Trailblazers. The Spurs are back in the playoffs after a long hiatus. It's been about, 6 years? 6 years since they've been – maybe 7? No pun intended. And they'll be facing the Trailblazers after the Blazers took care of the Suns last night. The Suns really choked that one away.
Shout out Denny Avia.
We don't have to spend too much time on this one. We are all picking the Spurs, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah.
In how many games?
4.
Oh, 4?
Sweep them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they getting swept.
I was gonna say, go with your gut.
I tried to give them a game.
No,
yeah,
don't.
they getting swept.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Eastern Conference. 1 seed Pistons. Well, they're gonna have to wait the winner between the Hornets and the Suns. So we'll talk about that later. The 4th seed Cavs are facing the 5th seed Raptors. There's no more LeBronto, but it is the Raptors nonetheless. So who wins this one?
Give me Cleveland. Give me Cleveland. I was going to say give me Cleveland for James Harden, but now give me Toronto because they're playing James Harden. So I'm switching it up.
They can get through the first round. Now, when they get to the second round and they have to win bigger games.
I don't know.
You picking the Raptors?
I might. Come back to me. I got to think about this a little bit more. Come back to me.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the Cavs. Shout out to Coco Jones's husband, soon to be Donovan Mitchell. I got your back, Don. So yeah, I'm picking him. Although my favorite rapper is from Canada. So
Anyway, man.
so you know,
He's their global ambassador too.
I feel bad, but I gotta choose Coco Jones.
Okay. I'm going with the Cavs as well. They've been an offensive engine, especially since the addition of James Harden. You have Donovan Mitchell, so Donovan Mitchell doesn't have to have the ball in his hands so much now. Because a lot of times that's what got them in trouble, him having to create so much of the offense. You have Jared Allen.
Oh,
And yeah, they have
Forgot
Jared
about
Allen
Jared
too.
Allen.
He's their eraser. And I honestly, I think they can get them. I really think they can get him in 5, but I'm gonna go Cavs in 6.
let me get on the Cleveland train then. I
See,
guess,
I don't feel good about this now. When we all pick the same team,
All right,
that's- I
you know
don't
what?
feel good
I'll
about
take
it.
one for
Very
the
true.
team. I will
Very
pick
true.
Toronto. I'll take one for the team here. I'll take Toronto.
Okay,
Okay.
Cavs in 5.
Cavs in 5. Cavs in 5. All right, the New York Knickerbockers will be facing the the 6th seed Atlanta Hawks.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. Yeah, I just watched the Spike Lee movie actually. The Knicks are. I guess we can't call them a laughing stock anymore.
No.
Who wins this one? Now, I want to preface this by saying the Hawks have been quietly good this year.
Yeah.
Like, quietly good.
In a year where they trade their franchise star.
Yeah. They
They're
actually got
6th
better
seed.
once they... Well,
Yeah.
he didn't play anyway, but
He played like 3 games.
yeah.
So, give me New York here. I'm gonna be sad that there's no Trae Young drama in this New York Atlanta.
Oh,
series
yeah, I
this
didn't even
year.
think about that. Yeah.
Like,
Forgot about
yeah.
that.
We're missing that.
Yeah.
But give me Jalen Brunson. Give me the New York. They're not even the Nova Knicks anymore. I mean, they still kind of are. But give me the Nova Knicks, I guess. Miss Dante, but whatever.
He's in Minnesota now.
I got Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6? Okay.
I'll give Atlanta 2.
Okay. I hate to say it, I really do, but give me the Knicks as well. I actually hate to say it, but yeah.
Do you hate the Lakers?
Do I hate the Lakers? Not a big
That's
fan of the
crazy.
Lakers.
Because, I mean, you're a
Wow.
Celtics fan. Like, that's
Yeah.
that's y'all's...
I'm not
arch
a
enemy.
huge fan of the Lakers,
Okay.
but from the East standpoint, I hate to always pick New York, but it's gonna happen. We all know it's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And then I'm picking the Knicks as well. I'm picking the Knicks in 5, actually.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say
gentlemen
in
sweep?
5.
Yeah, gentlemen sweep. I think Atlanta gets one. And honestly, I hate picking sweeps just because sweeps, like, even if a team is like way better than the other one, sweeps are hard to do just from a mental standpoint. Like that game 4 where the team is down 3-0, they always come out
Flat.
guns,
Oh,
like
yeah.
they always come out just
Yeah.
with so much energy, and that just makes it hard to complete that sweep. But
And when you're up 3-0, you kind of take the foot off the
yeah,
gas.
you take
a
your foot
little
off the
bit,
gas.
so.
Exactly. But let's go to these play-in games. The final spot for the West playoff is up for grabs between the Hornets and the Suns. Who do we think wins that? I'll go first. I'm going the Hornets, man. That
Hornets are in the
game
East.
last night against the Bulls, not the Bulls, the Heat.
The Heat.
That's one of those games where, and I think Noah said it's like you can. It was Brock. It's like you can feel something kind of brewing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna be last year's Pacers, like he said, but
I don't know
yeah,
about
I'm
that.
gonna go with the Hornets.
I'm also going to go the Hornets, but I do have a question.
Yeah.
With all this controversy going around about the Miami game and the Bam stuff, do you think
What, the foul?
that LaMelo Ball should have gotten ejected?
Not ejected. He should have for sure been hit with a flagrant though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not ejected though.
Should've-
I
think the
should've been
stakes
a
are-
flagrant.
Yeah, that absolutely should have been a flagrant.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
also think Charlotte deserved to win that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a great
good
game.
game.
Yeah, it was
Good
a,
basketball
It was a
game.
good game. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it wasn't.
I think Charlotte gets it done. Who do they play? I think they'll play Philly
Oh no, they'd be. Wait, who do you mean? Philly.
for the play-in. They got to play another game.
No, if they win this one, they're in.
Yeah, they got to.
They're playing Phoenix.
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
Wait,
you
wait.
got
No,
to beat
wait.
Phoenix.
Charlotte's
wait,
in
wait.
the East.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're
Why would
talking
they
about.
Wait,
play
my bad.
Phoenix?
Not Phoenix. Not Phoenix. Please forgive me. I don't know why I said Phoenix.
Yeah.
They're playing. Are they playing Philly?
They either play Philly or Orlando.
Okay,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
playing
yeah,
the
yeah,
winner
yeah.
between
They gotta play
Philly or
tonight.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 76ers.
The
Magic.
loser of that game,
Yeah.
they'll play. I think they'll play Philly. I think Orlando wins tonight, and I think they beat Philly.
You think Orlando wins tonight and they beat Philly?
Or yesterday, as we're recording,
Yeah.
Okay.
or as you're watching.
So
So you think the Hornets are going to
I
get?
think Charlotte and Orlando make the play-in, get those 2 spots.
Got you.
Oh, okay. So you think the Celtics are going to play the Magic, not the 76ers? Or is it the other way
Yes.
around?
The Celtics will be
No,
playing
the
Magic.
Celtics will
Okay,
play.
yeah.
No.
If Orlando wins tonight and they get in, yeah, they.
Yeah, they play. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. 2 seed. Yep. I think that's very similar to what we saw when New Orleans played Phoenix a couple of years ago. I think it's one of those series where it's like you have to be careful because, Detroit is. I don't want to say they're in uncharted territory here, but let's be honest, it's been forever since they've been this good, and the expectations, when the bright lights are that much brighter.
But they also. Well, my bad. Keep going.
No, you're good. I mean, I just think that is a potential upset.
I mean, I think that's fair. But also, I mean, they were in the playoffs last year against the Knicks in the first round.
Yeah.
And I think they got 2 games off of them. And Kate Cunningham actually spoke about that being your first playoff series is in the Garden. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he did rise to the occasion in that series. And I thought that series they had chances to win that series actually. Yeah. So I don't think the bright lights thing, I don't think it'll get to him too much. The thing I would be concerned about is Cade. Did he have enough time to get himself back into that mode that he was playing in before he went down with that lung injury that he had? So in the West, we got Phoenix will play the winner between
LA and Golden State.
How do we see that game playing out? The Warriors and what is it? Clippers?
Warriors and Clippers. Clippers have been so good the second half of the season. They've been so much better. Completely different team.
This one is hard for me to bet because I honestly feel like Steph just got back, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he, drew up some more magic to get Golden State to the playoffs.
I just don't know if he's had enough, similar to Cade, has he had enough time?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the Clippers here. But I think this will be a good game.
Oh, it's going to be a great game.
And I think Phoenix
That's
will
the one
beat
thing I like about the
Clippers.
play-in. All the games are almost always good.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you good.
They did lose to the Clippers on Sunday by 5, but I'm going to go the Warriors. We all know how I feel about the Warriors. Draymond Green, don't let me down. And yeah.
I'm going to go the Warriors, too, for the fact that they just lost on Sunday, actually. And I just know Steph Curry, man. He's got some trick up his sleeve, and he's going to ruin somebody's day.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a Clippers fan's day.
Or it'll be a Warriors fan's day.
I don't see that happening. He's done too much. Before we wrap up,
picks.
We're going to do a little something special for you guys. We're going to give you guys our top 5 sports movies. Now, this could be any sport. The plot doesn't have to be about the sport necessarily. It just has to kind of center around it in a way. So, yeah, you go first.
Okay. This is not in order.
No, not in order.
Because I don't think I could rank them. But I'm putting Happy Gilmore 2 in there. Because I
Whoa,
really like that.
The second one?
Whoa.
Yeah, I loved the second one, guys.
Okay.
You said Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, the second one.
The one that came out like a year ago.
Yes, I like the
when
first one.
the first one is right there.
I like the first one, but the second one, like Bad Bunny being in it, it was funny. It was funny.
Boy, it's Hodges Huddle, man.
It was funny. Oh my god. Yeah. Whatever. Can everybody stop laughing at me now?
Boy, it's Hodges Huddle, man. Nah. That's all right. Happy Gilmore 2.
Whatever. Yeah, Happy Gilmore 2. Just Right with Queen Latifah in Common.
You actually put that in there.
Yes. I actually really like that movie, even though
It's a good movie.
I didn't like the sister, but I like the story behind it. It's nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Game Plan with the Rock.
With the Rock.
Yes,
good.
I
These
love
adorable
that movie.
movies you put in there, man.
Thank you. The Gabby Douglas movie that
Okay.
came out in like 2012.
I remember Gabby Douglas was huge, man.
Yeah, like I actually think I watched that movie every single day when I was probably like 10. And lastly, I have Soul Surfer.
Oh, it's a good movie.
I've never even heard of
Yeah.
that. What is that?
It's about this surfer that got her arm bit off by a shark.
Bethany Hamilton.
Yeah, and how she tries to like
Yep.
relearn how to surf and stuff with no arm.
And she does it.
True story.
True story.
Wow.
True story.
Lived in Hawaii, actually.
Sounds inspirational.
Yeah, it is really inspirational. It's
good
really
movie.
good.
All right. I have, in no order, I have The Miracle,
Okay,
The Miracle.
classic.
America. I got Moneyball,
Okay.
just because the strategy. I got Like Mike, because that movie actually made me believe I could become an NBA player.
If you just
I
stumbled
like-
upon some
If I just stumbled upon
Some
some
shoes.
magic shoes.
Yeah.
I have a movie, Everyone's Hero.
Never heard of
I
that.
love that movie.
When I was like 4 years old,
I love
I
that
watched
movie.
this movie like twice a day. And my sister's watching this right now, mad because she's remembering this. This movie, it's an animated cartoon movie. It's about this dude whose dad is the Yankees equipment manager in like the 1930s during the World Series.
Yeah.
And they're playing the Cubs in the World Series. And one of the Cubs pitchers steals Babe Ruth's bat. And the kid's dad gets fired. And he goes on a mission to try to get Babe Ruth's bat back to Babe in the World Series. And the bat can talk. The bat's name is Darla. And he comes across this baseball, whatever. They get to I'm not going to spoil it, but they get to Game 7 of the World Series. He goes to give Babe the bat. And they let the kid bat in Game 7 of
Yeah.
the World
World
Series.
And listen.
Like with the series on the line.
And let me guess, he had a home run.
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well,
Good.
but he scored. It ended up being a home run, but he
Okay.
didn't hit a home run.
Yeah,
But-
great movie. I think I
Great
watched
movie.
that like in class when I was like in 4th grade.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I have watched that
Great
movie about 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm gonna go watch it tonight.
You should.
And then I got some honorable mentions real quick.
Okay.
Race, the Jesse Owens movie.
Really?
The Blind
seen it.
Side. Air Bud.
Do you like
Airbud.
Are we really counting Airbud? Okay.
We Are
Yes.
Marshall.
Whatever.
We Are Marshall. Sandlot, The Perfect Game. But number one movie, Remember the Titans.
Sandlot is in your honorable mention?
Yeah. You don't like Sandlot?
I love Sandlot.
yeah.
Sandlot's got the.
Well,
man,
I look, I can't put Sandlot over maybe over Like Mike, but I wanted a basketball movie in here.
I get that. That's
So-
fair. All right, so my top 5. First off, a lot of basketball movies in here.
Okay.
I'm going to go first off, The Sandlot.
Okay.
My dad introduced me to this movie as a kid. I introduced it to my little brother, and the tradition is going to continue. I think every 8 to 13-year-old boy must watch this movie. I don't even really watch baseball, but The Sandlot was pivotal in my development. Next, Remember the Titans. Denzel Washington,
Great movie.
Wood Harris, the whole story behind it. And it's not like a cheesy sports movie. Like it's
Nah,
genuinely like a good movie. I said The Sandlot. Above the Rim. I don't even know if y'all know what that
never
heard
is.
of it.
It has Tupac in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite sports movie actually. Then I'm gonna go He Got Game. Another Denzel movie. Have you ever watched He Got Game? Oh
don't
man,
think so.
y'all got to get in the field, man.
He Got Game.
He Got Game.
I'll
I've
write that
never
down.
It's
seen
Denzel
this.
has Ray Allen in it. It has you've seen He Got Game, right? He Got Game is one of those movies, man. That's not the That is Jesus Shuttlesworth. Jesus Shuttlesworth. And then for my 5th spot, I don't even know, man. I couldn't even think of a 5th one. I'm gonna go Glory Road.
Okay.
Have y'all seen Glory Road?
Glory Road. I've never seen. that.
Yeah.
It's about like the first integrated college basketball team.
It's a
and-
good movie.
And they win the national championship.
Against Kentucky.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. What if I was gonna go watch it?
I mean, it's not a
It's
spoiler. It
based
really
off a
happened.
true story. Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
What was it? Texas Western University or something
She
like
said
that.
spoiler alert. Like,
Well, I was just looking out for the viewers, but okay, whatever.
no,
Moving
that
on.
really happened. But you said Texas Western.
It's like that's a school, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. There's a lot of great sports movies that I really could have went. But there can only be 5. There you have it. But
Best basketball movie of all time, Coach Carter.
Yo,
I've never seen
forgot
yo,
that.
I forgot about Coach
It wouldn't have been
Carter.
in my top 5, but I forgot
Oh.
about Coach Carter.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that?
Oh.
You should watch
You
it.
should watch it.
Timo Cruz, man, he was Steph Curry before Steph Curry.
I'll
Like,
run.
Literally.
I'll run, Coach. I'll run for him.
No, but the part of the movie where he's like, well, you got to do 2,500 push-ups to get back on the team.
That was.
I would have
Bye.
been finding a new sport.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like
Yeah.
2,500 push-ups.
In a week.
Yeah, no. Even if you like broke it down mathematically, like, all right, I can do this many this day, like it.
It would take me a week to do the math.
There's no way you do. I don't think I've done 2,500 push-ups in my life,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in 21 years of life. But I think that should do it for us here in the John Fisher Podcast Studio. Thank you guys for watching. I was your host today, once again, Jayden Smith. Today I was joined by Randilyn Wilson and Will Gilreath. Make sure you guys drop in the comments your top 5 sports movies. Once again, thanks for watching, and this has been the Hodges Huddle.